Good morning to all the students. Welcome to the physics class. So students, in the last video we started our new chapter work done, energy, power, and in this we discussed our first topic work done. So basically in this our today's topic is work done by a constant force. So if a constant force is applied, what is constant force? That is जिसका मैग्नीट्यूड चेंज ना हो रहा, जिसका मैग्नीट्यूड जो है वो सेम रहे. इफ इट इज 5 न्यूटन देन ऑलवेज इट इज 5 न्यूटन. So what will be the work done by this force? So basically this is the product of this applied force, that is constant force, and the displacement it did, जो इसने डिस्प्लेसमेंट की और अपने जो फोर्स है उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, देन वी विल गेट द वर्क डन. सेकेंडली, when force at some angle, when force is applied at some angle theta, then we will take the f cos theta component of this force, because force now here force is divided into two components. One is f cos theta and second is f cos theta and second is f sin theta. Here we will take that component which is in the direction of displacement. So here f cos theta is displacement, in the direction of displacement, so we will take that. So finally our equation is fs cos theta, where s is the displacement. Now also we have positive work. If force acting on a body has component in the direction of displacement, the work done is positive. And if it is in opposite direction, as shown in this figure, the displacement is in this direction but force is in this direction, then the work done is negative. And what is zero work done? Work done by a force is zero if body get displaced along a direction perpendicular to the direction of the applied force. If the force, for example, if the force is in this direction and displacement is in this direction, so they have, this is force and this is s, so they have perpendicular, so there will be zero work. What are the dimensions of work? Dimension of work is m L2 t minus 2, and units, 1 unit work is the amount of work done by a unit force which displaces a object through a unit distance. Units of the work done are the joule, Newton meter, or we can say in CGS system the units are erg and dyne centimeter. The relation between the joule and erg is 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. Joule and erg are also the units of energy. Gravitational units of work are the kilogram meter. This is kilogram meter and it is equal to 9.8 joule. And also we have gram centimeter, that is 980 erg. So these are the gravitational units, kg meter and gram centimeter. Next we have work done by a variable force. If the force varies, means the force have different values for the different displacement. As shown in the diagram, for the first displacement the work force is different, for second it is different, and for third it is different, and every time the force changes. So here how we can calculate the force? Here we will use this formula, that is work done will be equal to F delta x, where delta x is the small displacement, and we can use the calculus. Here we have formula F dx, where dx is the small displacement and limit is from xi to xf. Next we have energy. Energy of a body is basically its capability, कि कोई बॉडी है वो वर्क कर सकती है. दिस कैपेबिलिटी टू डू वर्क is called energy. Like work, energy is also scalar quantity and its dimensional formula is also same. Its units are used as shown in this table. First is CGS erg, and it is equal to 10 to the raised power minus 7 joule. And second is the electron volt, which is 1.6 into 10 to the raised minus 19 joule, and calories, which is used in heat, that is 4.816 joule, and kilowatt hour, this is used in electricity, that is 3.6 into 10 to the raised power 6 joule. So these are some units of energy. We have two types of energy, one is kinetic and other is potential. So basically what is the difference between kinetic and potential? A body which has motion, which is in motion, we can say which is in motion, have kinetic energy, and a body which has height, that has potential energy, which is stored in the body. These are some types of energy, that is kinetic energy and the potential energy. Next we have work energy theorem. So basically what's basically principle, this is also known as principle of conservation of mechanical energy. The principle states that if only the conservation forces are doing work on a body, then its total mechanical energy remains constant. So its total mechanical energy will be constant when conservative forces acts on the body. So here we have proof of this theorem. Suppose that a body undergoes displacement delta x under the action of a conservative force F, which is the function of x. Then according to our theory, the change in kinetic energy is given by, the change in kinetic energy will be equal to, it will be equal to delta k equal to F delta x. And also we have as the force is conservative, the change in potential energy we can have F delta x, the negative of the work done. Combining two equations, we have delta k is equal to minus delta u, or we can say delta k plus delta u is equal to 0. So here we can easily see here if we integrate this then we will get this equation K plus U is equal to constant. That is, kinetic energy and potential energy are constant. So this is the work energy theorem.